Now what's going on? It's Chucktown Mozzie and I am the MCU Watcher. Now today we're going to be talking about Rogue and how she can enter the MCU. Like always, I'm going to break down the character a little and we're going to discuss all the rumors dealing with her in the MCU. Now Rogue is one of my favorite X-Men, and you know I didn't like how she was portrayed in Fox's X-Men, but I understand how the character didn't have all the powers, and I'm going to let you know why, you know what I'm saying? But hold on. Stop playing with me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, you know what I'm saying, especially if you're new to the channel, alright? So, as you may know, the Fox-Disney merger brought back all the mutants, X-Men, and the Fantastic Four, and the villains associated. Now, and slowly will be incorporated into the MCU, and the X-Men are very highly anticipated, alright? Now, recent rumors have been that Disney is considering creating an MCU X-Men and animated shows. So, you already know I can't stand the Fox's X-Men movies, and in my opinion, they shouldn't have used Rogue in the first place if they weren't even going to use her at full power. Now, with all these characters Marvel sold in the 90s, Fox didn't use one character that they may have needed, you know what I'm saying, dealing with her, and that's Captain Marvel. Alright, now it's impossible to have Rogue at full power without her. Now, real quick on Rogue, she's a mutant and she has the ability to absorb and sometimes remove memories, physical strength, and superpowers of anyone she touches. Not only being hated as a mutant, she couldn't have those physical interactions with anyone, and both was a lot to handle on her, especially when she was young. Alright, now, so if you ask Rose, she'll tell you that her powers are a curse. Now, with dealing with her skin producing high voltage jolts, she still was able to have a marriage with Gambit, and later on in life, she gains full control of her powers. Alright, now, and it's already been in talks of Gambit having his own Disney Plus series, or even a series dedicated to Gambit and Rogue, and the show will follow their romance and everything like that. Now, she is a straight Southern belle from Mississippi, and she ran away after she almost kills her boyfriend and her family disowned her. She was adopted by Mystique, a shape-shifting mutant that was in the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and at first she was a villain. Now, her origin story was briefly played out in the X-Men animated series from the 90s in season 2, episode 9, A Rogue's Tale. Now, in the story, Rogue turns to Mystique for family after she runs away, and Mystique and Captain Marvel are enemies that frequently fight. Now, Mystique comes up with a plan to have Rogue absorb Captain Marvel's powers. Now, Rogue is still a teenager at the time and does whatever Mystique tells her. Now, Rogue holds on to Captain Marvel too long and then has her memories and powers permanently. Now, she could fly, had superhuman strength on top of her old abilities. Now, afterwards, Captain Marvel is put into a coma and half of her being is stuck in Rogue, and it was too much for her to handle. Alright, she flees and then runs into Professor X, and he helps her suppress Captain Marvel inside as it was driving her insane. And now in the comics, Captain Marvel, or Miss Marvel is what she was going by at the time, went on to become binary, which the MCU Captain Marvel displays. Alright, now at first she didn't have those powers. With her having those powers already, I don't know how they'll change the story. And in the comics, Captain Marvel never let go of what Rogue did to her, and in the result they have fought many times, and she doesn't help Professor X or the X-Men anymore. Now, Fox's portrayal of Rogue didn't include absorbing Captain Marvel, and that's why Rogue was just a shell of herself. So it would be perfect to bring her into the MCU right about now, you know what I'm saying? Now, the MCU version of Captain Marvel gets a lot of criticism, whether or not it has anything to do with Brie Larson for being too powerful. Alright, Thanos needed the Power Stone to get Captain Marvel off of him, to put it in more perspective, you know what I'm saying? Now, Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange have powers that could counter Captain Marvel's strength, and Scarlet Witch seems to be growing more and more powerful, alright? And like I said, they could use the House of M story one day, and that will let Scarlet Witch be the most powerful if she loses her mind. But back to Captain Marvel, every character needs conflict or needs to be challenged. So I say let it play out the way Rogue takes her powers, and you don't kill off Captain Marvel or put her in a coma, but you let her have her strength but be depowered in a way, and let Rogue and Captain Marvel battle it out. Alright, now something is also telling me that another villain will debut in Captain Marvel 2. Alright, Now, one of the greatest things about the MCU is the organic way that they tell stories and introduce new characters. So expect to see the mutants in other movies and shows before we see all the X-Men together. Now, all these properties that's coming out will be setting the X-Men up piece by piece, and I'm gonna be here to go over everything. Now, don't forget to subscribe or follow my Facebook page, and y'all made it to the end. Thanks for watching, y'all, boy.